Hey guys, I'd like to show you a nice video of my Lignting Carbon Waves material. It's a new 1/4 inch material that I have, mostly for knife making, but any 1/4 inch application could use it. It's alternating layers of carbon fiber and lightning strike fabric. And it's pretty neat, as you see. I've made the lightning strike plates before in the past, but then with solid, so without the alternating layers of carbon fiber. And I think the alternating layers really brings out the copper strands a bit more. The sparkly ends that you see here from left to right. And I think it's pretty neat. But also in the solid lightning strike, sometimes the threads can come loose. Certainly on the tops and on the ends. And as you see here on the front here, I think, you see that I have a layer of CF on the top, so that none of the actual threads are exposed. And in designing your piece and in making whatever you do with it, you can contour it and shape it any which way you want to keep the threads purely as dots here pretty much. So you never would have any issues with it. And you just see the dots and the curves of it. And it looks pretty neat, as you see. Because on the front you see the threads come out a little bit, but not so much. But you can imagine if it's contoured and if it's rounded a little bit, then it should be fine. And then it won't be exposed. And it's pretty neat. You can see the waves from left to right in the alternating layers. It's pretty cool, I think. Yeah, that really brings it out, I think. I'll turn the piece a bit more now. It's pretty cool, right? And I'll turn it over and you can see the lightning strike fabric. As you see, the copper threads run sideways. And the carbon fiber itself runs the long way. And that's how I've designed this piece to be cut, so that it always has the strands on the side. So in contouring and shaping, you have hardly any issues with it. And that should work out well. And I like how the focus works with me now to really bring out the sparkle, as you can tell. And I'll try to zoom in a little more on the edge here, so you can really see how the threads come out. The zoom doesn't totally want to do what I want to do, but yeah, you can see the high gloss too now. With the overhead light here that I have. It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat material, and I think it should make really cool products, actually. I would love to see this stuff out there. And it's, well, like all my materials, it's very high quality, it's very solid, and void free, of course. So it should be very easily to contour and shape and detail up. And as you can see, I have lots of tool marks here, as I'm not a knife maker and whatnot, but I bet they can do a much better job on it. People who actually know what they're doing. And you can see the reflection of my CF block under it. It's pretty cool, right? I will turn the piece once more so you can see it a bit better. The sparkle on the sides and on the front here. It's pretty cool, I think. It's a pretty neat piece. It should really show the options, I think, of what the material can do all. I can turn it over too, actually, and then rotate it around to give you a bit more of a glimpse on the material. Yeah, that works too. The focus didn't lose me just yet. You can tell the material pretty well. Yeah, I like how the carbon reflection is there, the carbon fiber. Look at that. That's pretty neat. And this turntable works nicely for that, actually. Yeah. It's pretty neat, right? Of course, you're free to tell me in the feedback and comments what you think of it, how you like this material, or if you have any suggestions or questions about it, of course. But it's a pretty cool material. I'm really happy with how this design turned out, as I've been making the lightning strike now for a couple of years in various styles and variations, but this alternating style I'm pretty happy about. I think it will serve a lot of people really well to get the sparkle from the lightning strike and the copper and such without having the headaches from the threads coming loose. A couple of people have talked to me about that. I said, hey, can you do something about that? What do we do? How do we finish it up? And I said, well, the material is as is. It's really a challenge for the makers, of course, but this should help a little bit there, so that it's easier to process. So I hope that helps you forward. That's a pretty nice stuff actually. It's pretty cool. But the waves are really what gives it away here, of course. Look at those waves there. And on the side there. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell the quality here too, I think. How solid it is, how nice it is. And that it can be detailed better, of course. By people who are actually, well, knife makers. Or ring makers, actually. And I also sell this material in 1/2 inch. And then I put 2 CF layers on either side. So you can detail the material up without exposing any copper just yet. And that should help a little too there. So it's pretty neat, I think. And I'm really happy with how the quality of this material is very consistent also. I've been making plates for a while now to keep my quality very consistent. And that really helps out, I think. So that's pretty cool. Okay guys, I think this shows the material well. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. I will turn it over once more and then leave it at that. Okay guys, thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye.